Gotta Be Real movie reviews with Thommi and Jules, and right now we're reviewing a place.
The what?
Quiet Place Part 2.
Let me tell you how long I've been waiting for this. When I found out, well, actually, if you watched the first one and you're a film buff like us, you knew a second one was coming. You absolutely knew. We didn't know when, but I've been waiting for this forever.
When they made it, they didn't know that they were going to make another one. They thought they were one and done. But the people said, no.
We want more.
We want more. You can't give us a movie
That's
and
good.
there's aliens and it's exciting and then you don't even tell us about the aliens or nothing.
And they ate a kid. Come on.
We're going to need to see more.
Yeah.
So they were like, you wanted more? We're going to give you more.
Oh, and I am so happy that they did. So tell us about A Quiet Place Part 2.
All right. So it picks up right where the last one left off. So like if you're watching the first one, you start watching the second one, seamless. Okay. So it stars Emily Blunt. Oh, it's rated PG-13.
Okay.
It stars Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons, Noah Jupe, John Krasinski.
That's our John from The Office, Pam's boyfriend. If you watch The Office, they're hilarious.
AKA Emily Blunt's husband. Cillian Murphy and Jaimin Hansu makes an appearance.
I just love him. I remember the very, very, very first time we ever seen him. Do you remember? It was in Janet Jackson's video, Love Will Never Do Without You.
Yep.
He's the one that's just smiling with these bright white teeth. And he was also with Kimora Simmons, and I'm sure her last name has changed by then, but they were also together for a while. He's just he's a fantastic actor. Yeah. I just love his whole look, and sometimes he has accents and he can do it all. So I love him.
Brian Tyree Henry was supposed to play that part, but he had a scheduling conflict. Yeah, and he's been in so much stuff now. I mean, salute to you, brother. Like,
yeah, ever
since Atlanta, that's when I first saw him. He just is
Diamond?
blowing up.
Really?
No, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this picks up where the last one left off, but these creatures that nobody can seem to, how the heck do we get rid of them? But now they're kind of knowing, thanks to the little girl, on how to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So this one, like you said, you really need to see the first one first. I would highly recommend you watch the first one and then watch this one.
Yeah, because now they're looking for refuge after the first movie. I guess we won't give that away, since even though people should have seen it
that's
by
the
now.
thing is, they're trying to get rid of them and find some refuge.
They're trying to find refuge because they have to leave their home because of what happened there.
They're like running. Almost, it reminds me of the people in The Walking Dead where they're just trying to get away and find something to make this stop. Not like The Walking Dead, but I'm just saying in a similar notion. I liked this one. I had some jump scares in here. I like the monsters. I am a total monster fanatic.
This is like an origin story on top of it, because they showed the first day that this happened.
How everything came about and the panic and all that. And I love monsters, and they're big and creepy and disgusting, and I love monsters. And we know, like we said, we know it's going to be another one. Might as well.
Yeah,
y'all done good.
The way this ended, everybody knows there's going to be another one.
And they've grown up so much. The little girl is so grown up now, and I love the idea too. I think we've said this before when we did Godzilla, watching the Godzilla and Kong movie, is hiring actors who are deaf or actually play deaf, and you can actually see their sign. So I'm really, really, really loving the inclusiveness that we've been getting
she made
lately.
this movie.
Oh, yes, she does.
She's the star of this movie.
Very much so.
What I don't like about this movie, and what I thought about in the last movie, but this one really proved my point. It's a small thing. It's just a small little thing. Why are they still running around barefoot?
I didn't even notice it.
Especially like you're leaving your home, you're traveling out of your little sand, trail area, especially. Why are you still? I know you would think automatically, well, you're trying to be quiet. You're trying to be quiet, Jules. Yeah. No, but then this guy that they bump into that's also surviving, he's got boots on. And you still stepping on nails and rocks and cutting your feet up and glass and stuff. Put some shoes on. Like, let's just be real.
I didn't even notice it. But again, we're film buffs.
You didn't notice that she's wrapping her foot as it's swollen and bleeding?
I didn't notice that they weren't wearing shoes, though.
Yeah, no, they're not wearing shoes.
I wouldn't expect anybody to wear a shoe if your foot is wrapped up, unless you get like a bigger size.
No, she had to wrap it up because it's bleeding because it got all cut up. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. Tell us, why do you think they weren't wearing shoes?
You put shoes on, you're not going to step on something to make you go, ah!
But you're also not going to make you step on something and bring the noise.
you're still stepping on stuff with your bare foot, so it's still gonna make some kind of noise.
Let's do a demonstration.
And like I said, dude had boots on and he wasn't attracting me. So
I will watch it again to see if I notice, because it was good to me. I really enjoyed it. I'm giving it an actual. I'm going with the heart a solid 3. What about you? Actually, you know what? Stop. I'm going with 3.5.
I was gonna say you enjoyed it, and you're gonna go solid 3.
No, I'm going with a 3.
Is like average
3.5, and I have a feeling the next one might be a lot better. It seems like a lot of the movies that are coming out now, I don't want to say that they're not doing the best. It just seemed like maybe they're waiting, and this not just this film in particular. It just seems like they're waiting until everything get back in the full swing in the theater. Because right now, I mean, they make money from the film, but at the theater, it's a totally different thing.
Well, this one they insisted. They were like, it was supposed to come out right when COVID hit. It was supposed to come out in the theater.
Yeah,
so
remember,
they were like,
we were waiting for it.
They're like, we're not going to put it on HBO Max or stream it. We are going to wait till the theaters are open. So that's what they did specifically for this movie. I thought it was good. I'm going to give it a solid 3. I'm not going higher than that because I also didn't like what happened with Djimon Hounsou's character at the end. Like that was just kind of dumb.
Okay, you'll see what we're talking about.
They could have done better, and you know, a lot of people are kind of. It's not. I was really hoping for better. It was good, but it wasn't as great as I was hoping for.
We've been waiting for a long time.
Maybe that's my fault because I was getting all anxious.
No, because we've been waiting like a year. When I first heard this was in production, I'm like, oh yes.
Yep.
We've been waiting for this one for a long time. It was pretty good. Yeah. I recommend go ahead and catch it with the matinee. Like you said, there's monsters and stuff, so your teenagers will be fine.
You might not even feel bad if you paid full price. It's not that bad. I'm not, knocking it that much. But like I said, my thing is little with the shoes. That's so minute. That's just my own thing. Like, why would you still do that? Like,
but we both recommend you go ahead and see it. It's pretty good. And I like these because they're pretty unique. I like the way, like the first one, if you've already seen the first one, you're having to be quiet because if you don't, they're coming from everywhere to pounce on you. And she is giving birth to a child in a bathtub.
That's the first one, yeah?
Woo! Yeah, that's the first one. So, wow. Yes, so go ahead and see it.
You just gave away a spoiler.
No, that was in the first one. This is part 2. We're on part 2. Y'all know she had a baby in a tub and couldn't scream. So, but anyways, go ahead and watch it. I recommend it. It was a pretty good watch. So, anyways, we want to thank you for tuning in to our review of Quiet Place Part 2. Don't forget, we're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Like, subscribe, chat with us. Tell us what you want to see and we have gotten you, all right? See you next time. Bye-bye.